Many people have asked what action the Council is taking following the Government's decision on local government reorganisation, and I want to take this opportunity to provide a full update. While we remain strongly opposed to the decision to split the district between two unitary councils, our focus now is on doing everything we can to protect the interests of residents and communities as these changes move forward. Throughout this process, we consistently argued that the district should remain whole within a wider rural authority, and we explored every credible legal avenue available to challenge the outcome. Having carefully considered legal advice, we concluded there was no realistic prospect of successfully overturning the decision through the courts. In those circumstances, pursuing litigation would not have been a responsible use of public money. That does not change our view of the decision itself. We continue to believe that splitting the district is the wrong outcome for the New Forest. But it does mean we must now focus our efforts where they can make the greatest difference, helping to shape how these changes are implemented and ensuring the interests of our residents are properly represented. I have written to the Secretary of State to make that point very clearly. In that letter, I set out the safeguards and support we believe government must now provide. We are pressing for assurances that the identity and interests of the district will be properly protected. We are seeking safeguards to minimise disruption to local services and to ensure residents continue to receive the services they rely on throughout this transition. We are asking government to recognise the additional complexity and the cost that this decision creates and to provide the support needed to manage those challenges successfully. And we are calling for local people and stakeholders to have a meaningful voice in shaping what comes next, including future local representation and arrangements for communities. That was our list of asks of the government. But if central government chose not to listen to local opinion when making its decision, it is even more important that local voices are now heard during implementation. We have also been actively involved in the work now underway across Hampshire to prepare for the new arrangements. That includes helping shape proposals for future electoral arrangements, ensuring residents are fairly represented within the new councils, and contributing to the development of the structural changes order that will legally establish the new authorities and working with partners on the transition arrangements that will be needed before the two new councils are created in 2028. This work may not always be highly visible, but it is important. Decisions being made now will influence how residents are represented, how local services operate, and how communities can continue to have a strong voice in the future. We have a duty to ensure that the New Forest voice is heard and that residents' interests are protected throughout the implementation progress. That is exactly what we will continue to do. My commitment remains to work hard on behalf of residents, protecting the services people rely on, represent our communities and help shape the future arrangements in the best interests of the district. If you would like to read my full letter to the Secretary of State, it is on the Council's website in the news section. Thank you.